Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying some specially selected German luxury cakes. We have the Marzipan Mousse, Cherry Chocolate Chip, and Triple Chocolate Mousse. These are all three layered cakes. Two of them are layered chocolate cakes. One of them is a layered golden cake. They were $8.99 each at Aldi, specially selected as an Aldi brand. And we wanted to start over here at the counter so that we can open them up for you. So this literally just slides out. This is just a sleeve on here. And your cake is in this piece of styrofoam. So I didn't know exactly. I got 3 dinner plates out. I didn't know if I could just pull this off the top.
I think it's a separate thing. I think you'll be able to pull the styrofoam up. Yeah.
There we go. So, okay, so that's really nice. So you could put it on any plate that you wanted to. Do I even need to use a plate? Yeah, I don't even think I need to dirty a plate. Why dirty a plate? Okay, so now this is the Cherry Chocolate Chip, and it is so pretty. And we will cut into these so that you can see how they look. There we go. And just get under it like this. Now, these are frozen when you get them at Aldi. And what you do is it says on the back, you keep frozen until ready to use. Remove product from all packaging, including collar. Thaw at room temperature for 3 to 4 hours for whole cake, or 2 to 3 hours for sliced cake. Once thawed, keep refrigerated and consume within 3 days. Do not thaw in microwave. Do not refreeze once thawed. So this is the Triple Chocolate Mousse. So what I did was we did not put them in the freezer. We put them in the refrigerator. When we were ready to thaw them, we just put them in the refrigerator. And we just allowed them to thaw. I do this with when I buy like Edwards or anything like that that needs to thaw. Just put the whole box in the refrigerator. And we had them in there overnight. This says Triple Chocolate Mousse, layered chocolate cake with milk, bittersweet and white chocolate mousse infused with chocolate coated crisped rice covered with a chocolatey glaze. All 3 of these are imported from Germany. So these it's a German luxury cake. That's what it is, German luxury cake. It says 8 servings, 1/8 of the cake is 250 calories. So,
not bad.
Let's go for it.
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm so try to get all of it.
I know. I'm going to cut it. Yeah, I want to try to get all 3 layers in one bite.
Makes her a big bite, but you know. It feels like a very soft mousse.
Mm-hmm. It said crisped rice. I can see what the intention was, but for my bite at least,
Ain't crispy.
It was soft. Yeah, it was soft. I do like the flavor of the chocolate. I think it's a rich chocolate. It's kind of all the same texture. The crust on the bottom is a little bit drier than the rest of it, but it's pretty much all soft through and through.
Yeah, it's literally a mousse cake.
Yes.
So the Even the outside's pretty soft. It's like a really soft, like these little cookie pieces. It's even soft too. So yeah, the whole thing's pretty soft. It's a good flavor. It leaves a nice, like a chocolatey flavor in your mouth as an aftertaste, which is really nice. The crust was a little boring for me, but I wish
it was a little dry.
Yeah, it's just like, it's really just crumbs of something stuck together. It's probably a cookie or something, but it's not very sweet.
You do see layers in there though of the mousse and the cake. It's actually like cake in there, but
it's so soft though.
It's all so soft that you can't. Once you're eating it, you can't tell the difference.
No,
it's all
the same.
It all has the same mouthfeel, except for that very bottom crust, and it's kind of drier. It's a nice chocolate cake. I mean, it's nice. There's nothing like.
I got a piece of the rice cereal. It's actually kind of chewy.
Oh, okay. There's nothing like outstanding about it, but there's nothing wrong with it either. You know, if you're going to have your book club over, this would be good to serve to your book club people. Nothing fancy.
It's good, but it's not exciting.
Right. This is the cherry chocolate chip. And it is, go ahead and take a piece, bite. It is chocolate chip and Morello cherry infused cream mousse covered with a cherry glaze and decorated with white and dark chocolate drops. It is 220 calories for an eighth.
I can just tell you, I stole an actual cherry in there.
Oh, really? Now, I didn't get any of the crust in mine.
I'm telling you, the crust is really just not that big a deal. It's good. It does have a nice cherry flavor. Kind of reminds you of a Black Forest cake, but it's not quite as chocolatey as a Black Forest cake. But it does have that like the black cherry kind of flavor, or it does to me. It's not pure cherry. It's more like a black cherry.
The chocolate chips in there, there is a layer of chocolate chips, but they're very, very, very soft.
Yeah. It's not like you're getting anything crunchy or anything.
Do you think, I'm thinking the cherry's only on that top.
Well, like I said, I got a cherry down at the bottom.
Oh.
An actual cherry. So there are some cherries in there. I just don't think it's all through it. You can even see it. Look, there's cherries right there.
I just didn't get that. It must have, this one piece had that one cherry, and that's it.
That was it. I mean, it was a good cherry. It wasn't anything fancy. It was just like a little slice of cherry.
I like this one more than the chocolate because it has a little more something going on. Where I said the chocolate, it's just chocolate. It's all one flavor. This, at least you get the cherry flavor and you get a chocolate flavor.
Yeah. And some of them are a little got that little like sharpness of a cherry, not bitter or anything.
Not bitter.
Like a little, it's almost sour. Almost.
Right, but at least this one has a little something extra going on to make it more exciting. Where the first one just wasn't really nothing wrong with it, but just not exciting.
Yeah, I agree. And texture-wise, though, it's basically the same.
Now this one is the Marzipan Mousse. It is a layered golden cake with marzipan and almond infused mousse mixed with chocolate and almond pieces, all covered in the finest marzipan and decorated with roasted almonds. This one, it sounds the best to me. This is the one I'm looking forward to the most. This is 270, so this is the highest calorie one. 270 calories for an eighth of the cake.
I want to see if you get the same thing I am.
Okay. Coffee.
Coffee. They don't mention anything about coffee in there, but it's coffee. It's 100%
Immediately.
coffee. Yeah.
No, they never told us that.
No, I mean the first flavor you get
is coffee.
It's like, that's a coffee flavored cake. It would like almost, if it wasn't for not having cinnamon or anything, you would almost think it was a tiramisu or not cinnamon. You would think it was almost a tiramisu.
I would think it was a tiramisu.
Yeah.
But that, I love that.
It's very good.
That's the best of the three for me.
I don't know. See, I think it's about as plain as the chocolate one is. As far as the flavors go, it's just a very flat flavor.
You know what though? I'm looking for coffee and I do not see it. It is 100% coffee.
It sure tastes like coffee.
It tastes like a tiramisu. That's
Yeah.
what this tastes like. It's very light. It's fluffy. I could eat that whole thing. I love it. But I've told so many people on the channel, if you've never had marzipan, please try marzipan. I would hate for someone to buy this cake
thinking
I'm going to try marzipan for the very first time. Because that ain't it.
No.
I mean, like, not even a little bit is that It's almost like they labeled it wrong. I mean,
Look at that. Yeah.
Clearly,
I think it's covered with marzipan, like the covering.
but you don't taste it. The coffee is so strong in that, like a tiramisu. I don't taste I ate the marzipan by itself.
Yeah, but it does taste like marzipan.
Where?
On this like little.
See, I did not get that. I did get that, and I did not
get
taste.
That. Get just that, right there.
I've done this once.
But if you're not just eating that, the rest of it's coffee.
Okay. Now
I'm literally just the outside.
Now, okay, I must have still got mousse when I took my second bite.
You did, because you get any mousse in it at all hardly, and you get coffee.
If you literally just peel off the top layer, you do taste marzipan.
Yeah. It's funny how strong that coffee is, though.
Yeah, but I do think it's delicious. You see Kevin's eating more and more.
I've tried all of them.
Because it's good. But I would not want this to be your first venture with marzipan. I would want you to go and find Niederegger.
Like solid marzipan.
Find real marzipan, and I would want you, like the Niederegger, they're from Germany too.
Yep.
I would want you to have those for your first experience with marzipan, because this is tiramisu. But this is my favorite of the three because I like that coffee flavor. It has a
it's a nice coffee flavor.
It's
very sweet,
fluffy airiness to it, almost like a Cool Whip, but it's thicker and fluffier.
Yeah. Definitely a mousse for sure.
Yeah, I really like it. Did you even get any of these almonds at the end?
Honestly.
Yeah,
I forgot there were almonds there.
There's almonds down here at the bottom.
I agree with you with the cherry though. I went down deeper. The cherry flavor is primarily 90% of it is just on the top. You might get a few cherries here and there down in there, but most of the flavor is on the top. So once you get past that top layer, you're basically just eating the same chocolate cake you were getting with the chocolate. So
I do not mind those almonds at all. Some people would though.
Are they softer?
They're softer.
Yeah.
So some people have.
I probably got a few pieces. That's why.
Some people have specifically told me they do not like when ice creams add nuts because they do tend to get soft. You would not like the almonds on this dessert then because they're not crunchy. They are softer, but I don't have an issue with that. I don't have that texture issue. So for me, this is still my favorite.
Yeah, I'm thinking I got a couple of those almonds when I was eating another bite, so I thought they were softer.
So we have the cherry, we have the triple chocolate, and the marzipan. Which are you choosing?
You know, they're all equally kind of a one-note kind of cake, honestly. So really, any of them would be safe. Which would I buy out of the three, though?
See, I think this one just stands apart because
it
that
does,
coffee
flavor.
flavor.
I don't really want coffee all the time.
But you need to like you know, and they don't tell you that. And I'm thinking,
what a surprise you!
All the people that bought this and they have no idea what's coming. That they're going to get coffee. You better like, and you better like coffee. Imagine if you bought that though, you paid $9
and you don't like coffee,
and you don't like coffee. It's like
it would be
wow.
kind of like wow. I would probably pick the cherry one, just because you're getting chocolate at the bottom, and then but you want bites of cherry, you get that on the top, so it's just a little different.
Right.
But honestly, any of them are good.
And if you go to Aldi and they don't have these in the frozen section in your Aldi, just wait until like 6 months, or you know they'll get them again. 6 months or maybe even a year, but they'll get them in stock again because that's how it works with Aldi. Things come back. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I will have a picture for you at the end, and thanks for watching.